Open your ears and lube up your butthole. It's time for the What Do We Call It podcast. Now, here's your host. It's Jmann. Welcome to the What Do We Call It podcast. I'm Jmann.
I'm Joey Black.
Welcome to the show, sir.
Hello.
It's your second appearance.
Yes.
Number one fan, Tim's on vacation, so.
That's cool.
I gotta get, the show must go on. Well, he's off doing his thing.
What are we talking about?
How much do you love your cell phone?
Oh, shit. I mean, I even sell cell phones. Mm-hmm. I honestly don't love them that much.
No?
No, probably the only reason why I have any of like Facebook or Twitter or social media, I mean, besides like wrestling stuff, I guess, is obviously due to the fact I'm a musician and use it for promotion tool. But otherwise, I probably wouldn't use it. However, I do like them because I'm a texter and I hate talking on the fucking phone. So, yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta hear that voice.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes, but I hate talking on the phone.
I mean, we all know that we live in a phone-obsessed culture.
Right.
Where people are constantly sitting there staring into that stupid piece of shit.
Oh, yeah.
Even if two people are on a date, they're sitting across a table from each other. They're not talking, or they're kind of talking and texting other people.
Right.
Or surfing the web.
I honestly, when I'm at home, if I'm not at work, my cell phone is on silent. Like, always. And if I see your message or I happen to be looking at my phone, cool. But otherwise, I usually don't have my ringer on and I won't notice you.
And because of my third shift schedule, I keep mine on silent when I sleep. And people are like, why would you do that? Do you fucking keep your phone on in the middle of the night? So if somebody calls you at goddamn 2:30 a.m., you're going to be like, oh, hey, what's going on? Hey, what are you up to? Nope. I don't have time to talk right now. It's fucking retarded.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. I do not have my ringer on.
So here's a commercial. It starts off, you love your cell phone. You used to flip it, then you'd slide it, then you'd twirl it and touch the screen. You took your favorite song and ruined it by making it a ringtone. And I'm like, okay, fuck off. I get it. Fuck you.
I do miss the flip phone, though. I'm kind of jealous of yours, actually.
You could get one.
Oh, I know I could. We sell them for like $75.
$75?
Yeah. Why
the fuck are they so expensive? They cost like...
They're hard to come by
$1.50 to make.
I don't know. I don't fucking make them or make the prices. Don't look at me like that.
Well...
Anyways...
With society's crippling dependence on cell phones now, like nobody knows how to do anything anymore. For instance, I was out for a walk the other day around the neighborhood, getting some fresh air.
Sure. And
I'm rounding a corner, going down the street, and this kid walks by. Long hair, wearing these dark brown pants and a fucking tan-colored hoodie. I couldn't tell if it was a guy or a girl.
Okay.
I couldn't, because cherubic face, no beard or mustache. I walk past this person, all of a sudden... I hear this, oh, hey, can I ask you something? Turn around, I'm like, yeah, what's up? Have you seen a dog around here?
Okay.
And I went, I've seen a lot of dogs. Some inside houses through windows, some in fenced-in yards. You're going to have to be a little bit more specific. And he said, oh, well, like my dog got out? Okay, well, can you describe the dog? Well, her name's Sadie.
Right. What does it look like, fuckface?
Describe the dog. And I'm like, okay, what breed?
Right.
Well, it's like part pit, part lab. You know, it's a girl. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well, I haven't seen a dog like that anywhere. Let me get. Has it got like looks like a golden lab with a bigger face, like a pit bull? Yeah, pretty much what she looks like. Okay, I haven't seen your dog.
Okay.
But I'm going to be walking around for the next half hour, 45 minutes, get my exercise here.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me your number? And if I see your dog, I'll call you. I'll tell you what street I'm on, where she's at.
Sure.
A lot of people be like, sorry, I haven't seen your dog. They'll keep walking like, fuck you. And I told the story to Rick James.
Right.
And Rick's like, see, this is why you're way better than people, even though you're a bastard, is that you'll actually try to help people with shit that you really have no business giving a fuck about.
Right. You're a good person.
I don't care about his dog.
Right.
And like you say, I am a good person. I might be kind of mean. Right? I have a potty mouth.
You're to the fucking point.
I'm not necessarily a nice guy, but I am a good person because deep down I always try to do what's right and try to help people. So the kid goes to give me his phone number.
Yeah.
I'm like, you want to give me your name, or I'll just put the dog guy in my phone if you don't want him. I'm not going to make you give me your name.
Right.
And he's sitting there on his phone. I'm like, so what's your number? And like another 15, 20 seconds go by, and I'm just sitting there waiting for him to give me the phone number.
Is he trying to find his phone number because he doesn't know it?
I thought he was texting.
Okay.
And then he reads me the phone number, and he's like, well, thanks for doing that. I'm like, hang on. Did you just have to look up your own phone number?
Dude, like, you'd be surprised how many fucking people have to do that when they come into the store.
His response is, yeah, I'm just a 16-year-old kid, you know. And I'm like, dude, do you have any idea how many goddamn phone numbers I had locked up here in the old mine vault when I was your age?
Yeah.
Like, you got to get on that shit.
Yeah, dude. It's pretty crazy.
Right. So I kept up on my walk, and about 40 minutes later, I'm coming up to an intersection, and there he is walking towards me from the
guy or the
street,
dog?
Perpendicular, the guy.
Okay.
The guy. It was a guy.
Okay.
I'm like, well, I see you, and I don't see the dog, so should I assume that you didn't fucking find her? He's like, yeah. I told him to call county dispatch.
Yeah.
And see if anybody reported a lost dog in the area.
Sure.
And then to call the Humane Society. Once again, going above and beyond the call of giving a fuck, because I've never met this kid. I may never see him again.
Direction, yeah.
Because he doesn't even know his own phone number. Clearly, he needs somebody to grab him by the hand and lead him to freedom. You got to get your ass out there, and you got to find that fucking dog.
Perfect.
Interesting story, but it illustrates my point that people, they're so phone dependent, but they don't fucking know anything.
Well, right. I mean, that you could use it for a lot of things, too, as far as finding out what you should do if you lost your dog, who to call, etc. It's a fucking computer that's in your pocket.
Now, I couldn't tell you what your phone number is, but I know my own. Yeah. I know my parents' number. Mm-hmm. I know the Beast's number, my wife's cell phone number, both Neil's phone numbers, and a handful of others.
Sure.
Locked up there. I don't have to dial them anymore.
Yeah.
But I still make it a habit of asking myself if I remember those phone numbers.
Sure. That makes sense.
Not that you're ever going to find a Pizza Hut ever again, it seems. But if you wanted one, you could call 488-8888. Because Pizza Hut delivery is really great. Oh, yeah. That's how the commercial would go.
No, dude, I know. That's hilarious. I totally forgot about that until you said that.
And then there was some commercial I remember years ago on daytime TV where it's like, 1-800-LAWYERS.
Oh, dude, what was that? I remember that too.
Injury attorneys.
Okay.
And it would run during like the People's Court.
Oh, I fucking hate the People's Court. And Judge Judy.
Judge Judy can suck a fuck. $40 million a year, and she just screams at people. It's like, you're not even a real judge anymore, you bitch.
Let me explain something to you, fresh mouth. I'm the only one who makes jokes.
Oh, man.
So this guy with the dog is 16, doesn't know his phone numbers. I didn't get a cell phone till I was 24.
Sure.
On purpose, till I absolutely needed one.
Right.
And even then, I started texting, and I had a limited amount of texts. I mean, I've only had a cell phone for 11 years.
It's pretty crazy. Kids nowadays. Just
whereas a guy I worked with at
phones.
Target
had
a cell phone at 16 or 17 when we were in high school, and he thought it was so cool he's showing it off. It was actually cell phones. It wasn't like a Zach Morris fucking NASA-size giant phone, like talking into a shoe.
It was like an original like Motorola Droid type shit.
Something. Yeah. I don't know. And he got in trouble for using it on the clock a little bit. But yeah, so that was almost 20. That was 18 years ago.
God damn it.
And he was the only person I knew that had one back then.
Yeah.
Because back in the day, we had pagers.
Oh, yeah. I used to rock my pager all the time.
And what I used to say when I didn't have a cell phone was, if I'm not with you and I'm not at my house, I must not need to talk to you that bad. Because you're not going to be able to get a hold of me.
Right.
But then I got into a few instances where I could have used one out on the road if I got into trouble, so I had to break down.
Yeah.
So, but all these phones now are computers, and I'm on my laptop the other day reading the news, and here's my stepdaughter. Why do you use the computer so much?
Okay.
And I wanted to be like, why don't you wipe your ass enough? This embracing of technology, well, awesome with this interconnectivity to everything all the time, is a burden.
Yeah.
You can't get away from your phone. You can't get away from email. Yeah, Amazon is great. You can order anything. You know what I can't do? Go to a fucking Toys R Us anymore in a couple of weeks.
That's true.
And it's killing all these stores.
Yep.
And we let this happen. And by we, I mean millennials.
I think it was maybe even a little before that.
The Gen Xers kind of came up with this, working in conjunction with the baby boomers. And then the millennials embraced it the most, so we let it happen. Now, I was born in 82. You were born in...
84.
84. Still, I like to think of that millennial start as 1985.
Well, yeah, they said there's like some sort of a like in between like millennial and Gen X.
The
like
Xennial.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. I don't really. Don't label me.
Don't label me. I identify more with Gen X because of just my work ethic and my embrace of that era of culture, but also like my very pragmatic, bitter demeanor.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
I'm middle of the road, though. I'm not like these fucking stupid millennials that are, the best thing they can do is be the first person to make the snarkiest comment on an internet page.
Right.
So basically, everybody complains, oh, nobody knows how to talk anymore. Nobody knows how to have a conversation.
Yep.
Everyone's fucking stuck on their phone. We let this shit happen by embracing this technology instead of going, well, let's pump the brakes here and keep some of our autonomy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the further digitalization of our lives and the way that so many jobs are lost to robots and computers now.
Yeah.
We let this happen. So if it gets to the point where phones and technology ruin our lives, we only have ourselves to blame.
Yeah. Do you see that, like, Walmart's going to not even have cashiers anymore? They're going to have it to where you scan your items while you're walking around in the store and pay for it when you're done, just on your phone or through a scanner they give you.
That's retarded.
They tried doing it once before. Apparently it's their second launch at it.
No, you really want to take more people out of the workforce? Because where are they going to go work?
I don't know.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I just read that article a couple weeks ago, I think.
How much fucking money do the goddamn Wall family need there?
As of right now, that's like a
pilot program.
Yeah, it's only selected regions that are doing it or whatnot. They're going to test it.
You can select my region.
Yeah.
And I'll fart right in your mouth.
Ooh.
Bitches. But think about now all these Gen X parents or these older millennial parents that are having kids now.
Yeah.
There's a screen in the car for them to watch TV so you can't talk to them.
Yep.
Because you're too busy staring at your fucking phone yourself when you shouldn't be, or your navigation GPS, or fucking around. All these stupid cars with all these new electronic toys like syncing to your phone.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
No. Give me a car with knobs I can turn, not touch screens that'll break if it's too cold.
Right.
Or not function properly, and give me a fucking CD player. Thanks, millennials. Best Buy is going to stop selling CDs, and it's your fucking fault. You cunts.
Yeah, I'm going to miss having hard copies of albums.
They're just going to be more expensive. They'll still be there.
Yeah.
Bastards. Sitting in the restaurant, you know, people talking across the table or somebody trying to keep their kid entertained. So they put on Elmo and they set it down.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Or I see people pushing kids in shopping carts and the kids watching Elmo on the phone or fucking Odd Squad or other crap. Yeah, they're always. We're inundating the iGeneration with this crap too.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy to see where things go.
I think people need to just start embracing flip phones again.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have that computer. You're not always constantly checking your social media, engrossed in that crap. Maybe you'll look around and you'll meet more people. Because how many places do you go? Do you ever just randomly talk to strangers?
Not usually. But I don't really like people.
Yes, but you still go somewhere and just, all right, well, there's only 3 people here and nobody's talking. This is boring. It's like, hi.
No, that's not me. I can't say I do that. I'm totally the guy who just sits there and zones out and ignores everybody.
Yeah.
I am very reserved and don't talk much unless I know you.
I mean, the only good thing about cell phones is that you can get porn on them. So instead of having to like haul a magazine or a laptop into the bathroom and perch it perilously on the vanity next to you while you crank one out, you can just fucking sit there and, oh, all right, yeah, that's fucking cool. I like that. Yeah, okay, fucking midget porn. Oh, fucking hey, there it is, yeah. That's the only good thing about these phones and the internet is that all the porn in the world is available at a touch. But even that's like, there's no creativity anymore.
Right.
Because everything is out there, which is ironic for a podcaster to say. You know, I'm like, hey, promote your rap duo.
Right. Makes sense.
You motherfuckers. And I keep thinking of people singing that stupid Drake song, Call Me on My Cell Phone.
I mean, I'm familiar, but I don't know it.
It sucks.
I'm sure.
Don't even.
I'm good.
Hypothetically speaking, if there were like solar flares that fried cell phone satellites,
nice,
and you couldn't use your phone anymore,
yeah,
how easy would it be for you to still live your life?
Well, that would suck because it's kind of what I do for a living. I mean, selling cell phones.
I mean, personally, you at home, on the go.
I mean, it wouldn't just be cell phones. It would be like all electronics. So it would be a very hard adjustment for everyone, I think.
It'd be like the 80s, but if the cars didn't work, then it'd be like, holy shit. It'd be like the 1880s.
Well, I think if solar flares or something like that hits and it takes out everything or most of everything, it's going to be more like the 1880s than the actual 80s.
I'm going to have to get like a lemonade stand to do the podcast out of that live and hope that some people walk by. Like, hey, we're going to be doing a show in the backyard at the old puppet show theater.
You better get a big-ass like Faraday box or something to put your electronics in so it doesn't fry and you can keep using them afterwards.
Yeah, but if there's no power grid to actually spread it on the phones.
Okay, you can just walk up to people and be like, hey, listen to this. Just play it for them.
On like a cassette player?
Right.
What are you selling something? No, shh.
Just stand there awkwardly and make them listen to it.
Just like fucking John Cusack and say anything.
Yep.
Just outside of a house, a random house with a boombox playing my show. Someone's like, turn off the goddamn radio!
What in the fuck?
I see Donnie's here.
Right.
Sorry, Donnie.
Oh, shit.
And I know this is not a topic that's fresh, but seeing that commercial about you love your cell phone. I don't.
Yeah.
It's a necessary evil. And I damn sure don't love all these people that like text and drive and then kill nice people because they're too busy doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
My least favorite / biggest pet peeve is people that fucking Facebook Live or record themselves.
Oh, yeah. Or
when they're driving
or some shit. Yeah.
And then you see them get into an accident.
Yeah.
If anybody else gets hurt from that, we should be loading them into cannons and shooting them into the ocean without life preservation devices. Just swim your ass back to shore that 1.5 miles.
Word.
And I hope you get caught up in a bunch of plastic that's floating there or sharks.
Or both.
Yeah.
Plastic sharks.
Interact with the show on Twitter at What Do We Call It. That is at What Do We Call It. You can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/group/What Do We Call It podcast show. For the What Do We Call It podcast, I'm Jmann.
And I'm Joey Black.
And that's the end.